Good morning, Aquarius folks. So it is officially Cancer season. So let's get you guys a tarot reading for Cancer season. A lot of the astrological transits that are happening are not affecting y'all too awful much other than that Pluto retrograde. And that is only affecting those that have personal placements in the first 0 degrees or 1 degree of Aquarius. Jupiter is in a trine to your sign. It's not in a particularly happy place, so things could be a bit overwhelming and there could be a lot of communication that maybe you just don't want to have. But other than that, you guys are not doing too awful bad as far as the astrology goes. In fact, Cancer energy doesn't really tend to affect y'all all that much to begin with because it is in a quincunx to you guys. So it does create some situations where maybe you have to make some shifts and take some crossroad moments, but it's not particularly heavy and important. So let's go ahead and pull you guys some cards. What can Aquarius expect for Cancer season as a whole? Aquarius expect for Cancer season. Oh, there we go. We got the Hermit. So this is Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, right? Doing that inner work, making those inner assessments, seeing what changes you need to make within yourself, looking for that inner light. So this is a time of review of self. It's a time to really make sure that you are in a good place yourself. And especially because the transits really are not fully affecting you as far as events taking place. So it is just a good time to review and reassess and take accountability for yourself. Something unexpected, we have 7 of Swords. So watch out. Now, that is the thing about Cancer and Aquarius is that aspect they make is essentially they can't see each other. So really watch out for people maybe not being quite honest with you. So there is like this potential of folks realizing that maybe you can't see what they're doing and using that to their advantage. So watch out for that, especially if you're doing this inner work. It's kind of easy for people, particularly very intuitive people, to get shady as shit. So take care of yourself and pay attention to the folks around you. Make sure that you're actually listening to the words that they're saying and watching their actions, because you're going to find out one thing with the retrogrades that are happening during this time is you're going to find out who's honest and who's not. And it may surprise you when you see who's not. How to stay grounded during this time. How can Aquarius stay grounded? Oh, 1 second. All right, we have 2 of Swords. There's a decision that has to be made. You're in a crossroads situation. Again, I said that quincunx creates a crossroads situation. It creates a situation where you have to let go of one thing in order to move towards another. And with the way she's walking towards this, you're going to have to cut somebody out. You're going to have to do that inner assessment and realize who is good for you, who is not, and get rid of those that are not during this time. Okay. An important emotion. 6 of Wands. So there's something that you're celebrating. There's something that you're getting victory in. Make sure that you're celebrating it. Make sure that you're taking the time to enjoy it. Don't let this guy override this guy. So really Saturn is stationing retrograde in Pisces, and Saturn is the traditional ruler of Aquarius. So there is karma involved here, but karma can be revealing to you who's crappy and who's shady and who's manipulative, and it can also be karmic rewards for putting in the work, because Aquarius is a very hardworking sign. So there's definitely some rewards coming here. Make sure you take the time to celebrate it and enjoy it. Okay, something that will inspire for Aquarius for Cancer season. We have the Page of Wands. So hold on. So this Page of Wands, he's pretty slick looking fox, right? So there's some slyness here. There is something that you're able to pull off in order to stay inspired, in order to move forward with something. There's something that maybe you had to kind of move behind the scenes to get it done, but it's working out for you and it's going to give you this inspiration, right? You may even get some kind of message come in that's helping you move forward with whatever it is that you've been working on. And it's that behind the scenes work that you've been doing that's paying off for you here. Spirit guides speaking. Let's see. Spirit guides speaking to Aquarius. Spirit guides speaking. 8 of Wands. Things are moving fast. So the thing about, and Capricorn had something very similar here, that Saturn ruled energy when Saturn stations retrograde, any work that you have been putting in, you stay in the course, you're following your dreams, you're doing what you've got to do, you're being honest, you're keeping your boundaries, and you're not, trying to hurt other people with your authority or your beliefs and things of that nature. When Saturn stations retrograde, it starts handing out karma, and karmic rewards are part of that, and they come flying in, right? So really pay attention to the things that are just coming in quickly. Those are your rewards. That is your spirit guides telling you that the work that you've put in has paid off. Okay. How to best support yourself during this time? We have Queen of Cups. So lean into your intuition. So I know Aquarius gets a lot of crap for being like detached and all that fun stuff, right? But Aquarius is such a humanitarian sign. There is such a need to care for others. There's a need to show up for the community. Make sure that you're not allowing whatever this is to have you shut down so that you not forget, but you kind of like throw out those boundaries and you don't want to care about other people. Been there many a times, where somebody hurts you and all of a sudden you don't trust anybody and you don't want to give anybody the time of day. Don't let that happen. Make sure that you are still leaning into your empathy and your kindness and your caring nature that you have. And then we have the moon on the bottom. So really things are kind of all over the place. Your emotions could be all over the place. Just make sure that you're slowing down and listening to that intuition and listening to what your guides are sending towards you. Let's pull clarifiers for the Hermit here. What are we doing some Hermit about? So we've got 3 of Swords and Queen of Wands. So this is telling me that there is a heartbreak, but you've managed to turn that heartbreak into something. You've managed to create something out of it, out of that pain. One more. Oh, we got 2 more. And we've got 6 of Cups and 6 of Swords. So this is a past event, a past relationship, friendship, something that you trusted in the past that you're trying to move past, or maybe you've moved past it and you've already done something with it, but maybe you didn't actually sit with it and heal from it as you should have. And that not taking the time to actually work through it and instead just trying to let it go and move on, maybe that's blocking you from being able to move forward somewhere else. So definitely make sure that when you're doing this like Hermit energy where you're looking within and you're doing that inner transformation, that you're actually working through things instead of just shutting it down and trying to let it go and move on. Okay, and a couple of oracle cards. What is influencing Aquarius during this time? It's influencing Aquarius during Cancer season. Hold that thought. I love it. We have discernment and sovereignty. Using your discernment, listening to your intuition, listening to your inner voice is helping you find you and helping you get yourself into a place where you are happy for yourself. You are building the foundation that you need for yourself. This Cancer season seems to be very much about you and you building your foundations from a much more healed space than you may have been in the past. Okay, one more. What is advice for Aquarius during this time? Advice for Aquarius. You guys just keep getting 2s coming out here, so pay attention to the 2s. That's a crossroads energy, having to make decisions energy. So your advice is focus and pleasure. Make sure you're enjoying yourself. Take the time to enjoy yourself. Don't allow those difficult things that pop up keep you from enjoying the things that are coming towards you, your rewards, the victory, that celebration, right? But also stay focused. Don't get distracted. by shitty people. Don't get too distracted by the winds. Make sure that you're finding that balance. You're looking within, you're working with yourself, you're working with your past, and you're working with what's going on right now.